What if I told you that we have a train duelist running around for this event? Make sure you guys smash the link crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out more awesome content. Yes, we get to actually see trains. And I thought this was kind of cool because I hadn't thought about building trains with canine of all things, you know. Like, this is just kind of an interesting combination of cards that actually I didn't think would work, but it does. Obviously, you know, canine stuff's job is to make sure that we can kind of handle hand traps, just kind of get set up and go. So we're going to go ahead and get Fuad. Thank you for deploying Fua in the beginning of our turn, because now you've just turned our entire canine package on for us to kind of start things off. I do think this is going to be a very canine game, which is fine. We'll go ahead and Joe Cool on up here. Go ahead and get this set. Go ahead and grab up Noroi here. Now we can go ahead and Joe Cool reveal the Noroi to special. And now we can go ahead and pull out Lantern. And now we can go do a Handpeaky. Alright, send that. Go ahead and take a look at what the opponent's playing here. Now we know they have a Super Poly. We can just go ahead and end where we need to. So they do draw the Dusk Blade here, which we know what we have to deal with here. I'll go ahead and pop that. We'll go ahead and Droplet. Send. And now we can go ahead and grab up the train here. That's actually kind of cool. Now, if the set card is sent to the graveyard from the field, we get to add that machine monster. Not a lot of people realize that, but that is an interaction. So now we do have the Blue Traveler in rotation. So we'll go ahead and see the rotation into the Witch. And we'll go ahead and grab up the Horsey here. Horsey is going to be annoying, but we can deal with him. Go ahead and negate that. They'll go ahead and have to do the fusion here to hard make the big guy. We'll go ahead and smash down the rank up. And now we get to see Ripper M come into play. All right. They will go ahead and do the key play here, but we are going to go ahead and make the Vimana. Target a face-up monster on the field and then exceed monster chronomaly in your graveyard. That monster on the field gains whatever, but when your opponent activates a monster effect, detach 2 to negate that. So we do have this big guy now, which is going to be pretty good. Go ahead and grab up a Bone Party. Go ahead and rotate into the big thing, and we're just going to negate it. Yeah, letting the little blue thing come back. I know, very, very tasteful name, the blue thing, but letting the attacker directly come back is very problematic. Now, I do see, now we get to be the ones on the opposite side of the Fua. Honestly, that last game was very, very, very determined by that Fua. But I mean, that's just the state of Yu-Gi-Oh! In general. Like, you make plays like that not knowing the matchup, and you're like, hey, I'll take free draw power. You just get punished some days. It just happens. So this time, you know, we can Fua as we need to. We'll see the Fua here on the effect to draw. Now, the opponent can just kind of go ahead and set up whatever board they're going to want to here. They will be able to, as Memento does build up this field, they probably will put us into a questionable position on the end board, depending on what access that they're going to have. Because they end on the big... Oh, no way! We play Nib? What a duelist. Oh my god, there is no way we just drew the Nib on this. So now our opponent's going to feel very safe here. You gotta be kidding me. We actually drew the Nib. Holy crap. Go ahead and revive up the full field here. Bone Party into the Trihorned. We'll go ahead and grab back the Fusion here, and then we'll go ahead and deploy into the SP. And we do see the Droll. We'll go ahead and see the Tuck back for this, which is fine. They do get the spell card back here. I mean, like, there's no point in nibbing here. Do you want your opponent to have the knowledge that you play Nib? Because I feel like that's not worth it at this point. Just keep the Nib. Oh my god, we drew the Azuna. So now we can go ahead and exceptional schedule here to go ahead and put a monster on the opponent's field and grab another urgent schedule up into rotation, which is going to be fine. We'll go ahead and they see the revive here. Urgent schedule, get the 2 bodies up. We'll go ahead and see the Witch coming down here, and then the Trihorned targets. Alright, we'll go ahead and send those. We'll go ahead and grab a Mace here, and now we'll go ahead and see the return of this. Now we will see the Banish for the train. Send that. Now we get the search into another Blue Traveler. Alright, we still have to play around the Super Poly that's down. We get a free Switchyard out of this. Switchyard, go ahead and discard to grab the Deracrane. Still have to deal with SP2. So now Noroi is coming into rotation. We're going to go ahead and Super Poly off the field. We do get this. We get the Joe Cool into rotation, which gets us the Lantern. The Lantern now has a target to come back. That's really good. They are going to go ahead and deploy Sleepy here. We're going to go ahead and Nib. Oh my god. The Nib resolves. Enjoy your token. Put that thing in attack mode. All right, we'll go ahead and Izuna extend down here, mill down the Lupus. Lupus is going to attempt to do the thing, but we're going to go ahead and Fusion here. Go ahead and get the Revive. The fact they made this and not Guardian Chimera is kind of interesting, but they're still going here. They're going to go ahead and kick off the field. Okay, and then the field spell will go ahead and revive back into rotation. We'll go ahead and get our train pieces back. Now we can go ahead and make the Dora into the Babel Decker. Now we can go ahead and start the detach sequence here. All right, extend down the pieces, get the body back. This should be game. Trains aren't losing this. And yeah, we see the concession. Honestly, I'm surprised. Trains pulled that out. Now we had another matchup for this I thought was kind of cool. This is against Magical Musketeer. I would assume Fiendsmith for this, which you don't really get to see this deck all that much. Fiendsmith into Requiem. It's pretty good. When we do get the 2 for this, though, it'll be pretty strong. See the Call by the Grave on the Ogre. Wow. The Fiendsmith equip. Now we can go ahead and make the Necro equip here. Go ahead and tuck back to revive. And now we'll go ahead and Izuna here. You're just checking all of the marks that makes this deck really good. So now we can go ahead and sequence tuck back for our big boss monster. Go ahead and... Oh, we're making the Lacrima here. Okay. Now we'll go ahead... Oh, we're doing Unchained here. Excuse me. Okay. Go ahead and Unchain to grab the Shavara. Interesting. Now we can go ahead and make this. Oh my god, we actually get to make the hard link 3 to bump into the 4 because we can. That's interesting. Shavara on down. Go ahead and Unchained on back. So we do get an Engraver back into rotation here. And we get our Lacrima back. Okay. Go ahead and grab the Tract. Go ahead and slam down the Tract to mill down the Lurie. Now we're back in rotation here. We were able to kind of restabilize this field. News Reporter to grab the Trap. News Reporter to revive our Shavara. And now we get the Kaiser. Okay. It's not bad. Go ahead and grab the Urgent Schedule out of the deck here. And go ahead and blast it with Ash. And now we can go ahead and train, negate, and set. Unfortunately, that wasn't too great, but I mean, we got the Babel back. We're getting the Blue Traveler out of the deck. All right, Blue Traveler comes on into Switchyard. Now we're getting places. Switchyard into the Clockwork. Lupus will come back here. They're going to go ahead and Unchained to revive, which is going to bump our Lupus. That's kind of sad. SP takes our monster out. Now we can Lantern revive, and we're going to go ahead and get Kaiser. Now we can Switchyard here. All right, Train back, which will get our 2 bodies. Reading, we're going to go ahead and SP. All right, we lose that, but we get out Corvex. Corvex will target this to mill down. And now we're into the big launcher. Holy crap, we burned through all of that. All right, Stampede revives. Go ahead and target. Now we can make the big Dora. And now it's just battle phase. Grind through both of those. All right, we do see the end phase here. We'll go ahead and make our unaffected cards. And congratulations. I mean, like, they grinded that game so hard. We are seeing the Fiendsmith recovering here a little bit. Fua into the Lacrima to try to make the sequence. Go ahead and do the bump here. They'll go ahead and do the fusion. All right, here comes the Desiree. We'll go ahead and see the fusion into the Agamonde. All right, they're going to try to push this through to make the Desiree. They'll go ahead and attack over this. Oh no, we're going for the train. All right, well, the Agamonde was bigger. We actually lost the train war. I don't know how they pulled that one off. I thought we were doing very well there. All right, well, this hand is just past central. That sucks. Vision into the Caspar. I hear the helicopter coming overhead. That means that we're about to lose the game. Fiendsmith gets ashed, and then we have to set the MST. That's crazy. What is this game? What is going on here? Hand Trap Central is terrible. They have the Sanct making the token now. Do we unbrick faster than our opponent does? Fiendsmith into the Requiem, into the Crimson Tears to mill this down. Go ahead and make the sequence. We're going to go ahead and nib here. Oh my god. Well, nice token. They do have the Unchained to pop that, which does get the body up for them to make this. Alright, we're going to go ahead and Izuna now. Okay, our Izuna is now turned on, so now Lupus can come in. We're going to get Belled. Ugh. It's fine. We'll normal this. Start here. They're going to go ahead and bump our monster. We're going to go ahead and Ogre pop that. That's really good. They do get their Fiendsmith back, which is fine. We'll go ahead and Lupus back. Yeah, that's enough damage for this game. The opponent's actually making him take it. That's insane. Game? All right, game 3. Holy crap, that was a grind fest. All right, well, we opened Senor Lupus and the Ash into the Vision into the set. No way. Trains are about to win because... Oh, Noroi, sure. Oh, no, you can't. One card in hand. Oh, my God. That's fine. Noroi, get Judgmented. Okay. Lantern, revive on back. We're going to go ahead and Shavara pop the cross out to extend. Okay, we'll go ahead and River Stormer to mill down. That's right, River Stormer can mill. So now we get our train pieces back, make the big one, and we see the concession. That's so cool. Make sure you guys leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I hope you guys enjoyed some train. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.